lighting in Born Again is brighter than the original series, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just different. It's not really a big deal.
I'll come back to that in a second, because we need to talk about how Foggy was just killed off. And yeah, there was a little bit of sadness, but literally, one of the biggest supporting characters of Daredevil, who was around for like 20 years, just gets killed off. So think about it, back in the Netflix show, randomly, Ray Swapped Ben Urich was killed off and taken out of the show. So that gets rid of the dynamic between Daredevil and Ben Urich that is throughout every single one of the great classic comics. So that's one major character of Daredevil erased from the story. Then we get to the very first episode of Daredevil, Born Again, which it really doesn't deserve the name of, because it's not being religious or being faithful to the 10 out of 10 masterpiece that is Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli's Born Again. So the fact that Foggy also got bumped off, that means that two major characters of Daredevil are literally gone from the story, and Karen might as well be gone as well, because she literally disappears straight after this time jump that's 1 year after Foggy dies.
First of all, Daredevil Born Again isn't adapting the Born Again comic because season 3 of Netflix's Daredevil pretty much already did that. What sense would it make to be repetitive? If you stopped slurping on Frank Miller's dick for a minute, maybe you would have realized that. And second of all, it's completely fine to kill off a character like this. It's impactful and it's an important catalyst for the conflict and the rest of the show. It's also completely fine that most of the characters we normally see surrounding Matt aren't here, especially because the entire point is that he has moved away from basically everything having to do with his old life. The catalyst for that, of course, being Foggy's death. It's also really weird that you'd even bring up Ben Urich to try and make this point, considering he hasn't even been in the show since way back in season 1 of the Netflix show. Also, Ben Urich's death was hardly random, it was built up to over the entirety of season 1.